Hi there guys, and welcome to a Vlogmas reading vlog. I'm doing Vlogmas a little differently this year. For the past 7 years I've done it, or 9 years I guess now. Yeah, February 22nd or something is gonna be my 10-year anniversary on YouTube. Anyway, so for the last 9 years, or 8 years, I guess, I did it differently. I did the traditional, just straight up vlogging every day, posting it. But I'm doing it a little differently this year. So there'll be lots of vlogs still, but also lots of book-related content still. And some of the vlogs are going to be reading vlogs, like this one. Now, back in February, my friends and I were at this new antique shop in town, and they had some books there, and I saw that they had a copy of Skipping Christmas by John Grisham, and this book got turned into a movie in 2004 called Christmas with the Kranks, and I love that movie so much. I watch it every year. I can't get enough of it. So when I saw the book, I was like, oh, I'm gonna read that in Vlogmas. So I scrolled it away. I've been waiting, and now's my time. So we're gonna get started with this. It's short. It's more of a novella. And I flipped through, and from what I can see, it's pretty much word for word the same as the movie. So that should be fun. So let's get on into it. Hello, it is the next morning now. Or not morning, it's afternoon. It's 2:30. The sun's already starting to set. I was running around all morning, running some errands. Then the furnace started blowing cold air. So the furnace guy came in. That's fixed. Then I spent lunchtime with Ed. And now I'm home. And I've read the first chapter of Skipping Christmas. So it starts off just like the movie does, with Luther and Nora bringing their daughter Blair to the airport. It's the day after Thanksgiving, and she's joined the Peace Corps. And she's going to go to Peru to do that, and she'll be back the following Christmas. So that sort of kicks off Luther's idea of, what if we don't do all the normal trappings of Christmas, and what if we go on a cruise instead? Okay, good morning. It's the next day. Yesterday did not go well. The day itself was fine. I didn't get a ton of reading done, and then I ended up going to bed so early, so I just abandoned the vlog, which I kind of knew was going to happen this month, so which is why I didn't commit to everyday vlogging. Anyway, I just had a doctor's appointment. That went well. I'm headed into work now. For the better part of this year, I've had a little side hustle gig I've been working on, and I really enjoy that. So I'm busy with that today. So I'm going to do that, keep reading. I'm up to chapter 4, I think. So Luther and Nora are at the part where people around town are starting to wonder why they're not doing Christmas. The Boy Scouts have come to sell the tree. They don't want it. The guy at the stationery shop, he's called asking Nora about when she's going to order her Christmas cards. She's not ordering them. And it's so much line for line. They kept it so true in the movie, and I love that. That when Luther first brings the idea up to Nora, her big, hard line was charitable donation. She's like, I still want to make them. It's only $600. And he's like, you're really going to let $600 stand between you and a cruise? And she said, no, you are. Love that. So he did concede on that one. Okay, let's get this day on the road. McDonald's are doing the Grinch mugs again this year. They're so cute. So cute. Right, I just left work now. You can see some of the lights we've got going on down here. This is at the post office. I had to run here. It's so cute. The more impressive post office lights are behind me, which I'll try to show you later. But some are here, and then way down there you can kind of see the tree by the clock tower. Right, it's evening time now. I'm reading some more of the book. I'm reading it out loud to Ed, actually, because as I mentioned at the beginning, I love Christmas with the Kranks. Ed loves Christmas with the Kranks. Ed is very sleepy. He's getting ready for bed, but I thought I'd get him real quick before he left to tell us what he thinks so far of what he's heard. What do you think of Luther Crank?
Okay, the biggest takeaway that I can make between the difference between Skipping Christmas and Christmas with the Kranks, Luther in Christmas with the Kranks that's the Tim Allen character.
Yeah.
Or that character is played by Tim Allen. In Christmas with the Kranks, Luther just seems like a curmudgeon, grumpy, not jerk, just kind of...
Like, you know, the typical Tim Allen character.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But Luther's a bit more... It's a bit more of an asshole.
He's a complete dickhead in the book. Like...
Yeah.
Every interaction that I'm like, haha, I remember this part of the movie, haha. In this one, it's like, oh, so he's just lusting after some chick in his office.
Yeah. And he's talking about how much he hates Christmas. Whereas, like, you didn't really get that vibe in the movie. He just wanted to have some fun and save money.
He just was over it for this year, this one time. Specifically because, like, his daughter was gone away to her missionary thing, and this was a good way to save some money, and also to keep his wife Nora, to keep her distracted. She was, like, it seemed...
It was cute.
More innocent, I guess, and not quite so just dastardly and just... He seems like an asshole in this. He's
basically... Long story short, Luther Krank
in the book sucks.
Luther Krank is no Tim Allen.
No. It's like John Grisham never even saw the damn movie, and he's just screwing the character up.
Exactly. I wanted to show you guys this. I was so excited to get this in the mail a few days ago. Secrets in the Flames, Answers in the Ashes, Nowhere Burning by Catcher on Award. This is her new book coming out in February, and Tor Nightfire, the publisher, sent me an early copy, and I could not be more excited. So I'm looking forward to reading that either later in December or probably early January, but it might be December because I don't know that I could wait much longer than that. But this is so cool. It's for the uncorrected advanced reading copy, so the cover's a little different. Like, the actual copy won't have this, it'll just have the title. But I'm so excited and so appreciative. So I'm flying through this one. Ed's gone to bed now. And so at the point, Blair has called to tell her parents she's in Miami. She's coming home to surprise them for Christmas. It's Christmas Eve. Nora has nothing planned because, of course, they're skipping it. So now she's in full panic mode, trying to get everything ready for Blair. She's trying to find people to come to their last minute Christmas Eve party that they throw every year. And everyone's busy. So Nora's like, call the neighbors. And Luther's like, I would rather die than call those neighbors after all of the nonsense they've put us through. But I think Vic Frohmeyer is about to show up and save the day. Here's this year's Disney ornament. Bit weird, it's got Mickey, all of Mickey. We started collecting these in, I think, 2014. And normally they've just got, like, a hint of Mickey. I don't know. Anyway, also, here's everyone's favorite Panic Attack Penguin. It's not Christmas till he's out. Right. Hi there, guys. I just finished the book, and I really enjoyed it. There's not much else to tell you other than what I've already told you. Blair gets home. They have the party. The whole neighborhood pitches in to make sure that she doesn't know that they have been planning to go on the cruise. I love Vic Frohmeyer, that character. Like, he's such a freak. He's so weird and so, like, too involved in everyone's business. But there are two times in the book. One is when Luther is borrowing the tree from his neighbor who went out of town on Christmas Eve. He was like, listen, I need your tree because Blair's coming and there are no trees. And so he's taking the tree, and Walt, the old guy who lives across the street, to be funny or annoying or whatever, he calls the cops and reports a burglary. And the cops come and they're taking him, they're arresting him. And then Vic shows up and he's like, no. If Luther says he was loaned that tree, he was loaned that tree. So you let him go. And they do. And then Vic just really, at the end, he pulls everyone together to get that perfect Christmas for Blair. And I did tear up a little bit at the end when it's all going down. And so some things that are different in the movie, if you've seen the movie, There's this sort of subplot where there's a burglar and the cops pick him up, and then they're at the house for the party, and then the burglar gets in the house and is like stealing. It's like this whole thing. That's not in the book, which is so good because I hated that in the movie. I was like, why is this here? It's literally just to pad the time, and you didn't need it. You didn't need it. So that's not in the book, which I was grateful for. And then, of course, that scene at the end where Luther is walking across the street and it's snowing and he's in the middle of the street and he looks back at his house that's so full of life and love. And then he looks across the street at Walt and Bev's house and they're quietly sitting in there. Bev has her cancer's back and he's going across the street to give the cruise tickets to Walt. And, he tells him, I didn't get the insurance. Please just go enjoy it. Otherwise it's going to go to waste. And in both the book and movie, Walt says, what did it cost you? I'll reimburse you. And Luther says, it's a simple gift. Don't make this complicated. And I love that. And then that's the end. One thing that the movie did have up on that final scene with Walt and Bev too is as he gives them the gift, they thank him. He's walking away and Walt yells out, I still don't like you, old man. And then Luther says, I'm not that fond of you either. That's not in the book, but I wish it was. I love that line. And it's beautiful. And I would highly recommend, if you like the movie, check it out. If you haven't seen the movie, watch the movie. What are you waiting for? But in the meantime, read this. Short, sweet, to the point. But like Ed and I were saying earlier, Luther's a bit of an asshole in this. Like, he is in the movie too, but it's just different. Tim Allen makes it like he's one of those, grumbly men who secretly loves it, like he complains about everything, but deep down he loves it. Whereas Luther's just, in the book, he hates it. So there you go, you guys. That's it for the book. I'm getting so excited now for Christmas, for Anna to come home from university. She's working this year. She got a coveted job on campus, and unfortunately, she works up until the 23rd. So she's not going to be home until the night of the 23rd, and then she'll have to head back pretty soon, probably the 28th. So that's the thing, though. They grow up, they become adults, and they have commitments and lives. And they can't come home for as long. And it's sad, but it's good. She's having such a great year and just thriving. So that makes up for it, But she'll be home for Christmas. And yeah, so I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go. And put this cold to bed. It is lingering. It's been over a week now I've been sick. I'm definitely doing much better. Like the first few days, you wouldn't have seen hide nor hair of me. I was in bed. So now we're at the point where I can kind of function on a day-to-day basis, but it's still, by the time nighttime comes, I'm just wiped. So I'm gonna take it easy. I might catch up on a few people's Vlogmas, especially Andrea's. I love watching hers every day. Je suis, je moi. For sure, you've seen me talk about her every Vlogmas. Go check her out if you haven't. And I will see you guys, if not tomorrow, very soon. Bye.